Hi, my name is Greg. If you're watching this video, it means you're applying to DRS, the Division for Rehabilitation Services, or perhaps you know someone who can benefit from these services. I'm here to tell you about the great vocational rehab program they offer. The DRS counselors helped me a lot. In fact, if it hadn't been for them, I never would have landed a job as a counselor. Here's something I want you to remember. The VR counselor's job is to help you find and keep a job. When you meet with your counselor, your job is to help them help you. The DRS counselors will do more than help you prepare for, find, and keep a job. They'll also help you figure out the kinds of jobs that are right for you by matching your goals with your interests, skills, and abilities. Be ready to tell your counselor about your disability, how it makes it hard for you to work, and how you think the VR program can help. Working together, you'll come up with a realistic plan to help you reach your goals, and that's what vocational rehab is all about. Now, let's determine if DRS is the right place for you. First, if you receive Social Security disability benefits and you want to work, then you're presumed to be eligible for VR services. Okay, here are a few important questions for you. Are you in Texas right now? Are you legally able to work in the United States? Do you have a physical or mental disability that affects your ability to work? Do you need assistance to get or keep a job? And do you think you'll be able to get and keep a job if you receive the right services? If you answered yes to these questions, then so far so good. Let's keep going. Is your main disability related to a loss of vision? If so, tell the counselor now. You may be directed to our other division, DBS, that offers specialized services for people who are blind or visually impaired. There are many wonderful services and lots of information that the DRS program can provide to help us work with our disabilities. In a moment, I'd like to introduce my friend Cynthia. Like me, she met her DRS counselor when she was in high school. That's right, DRS can provide services even if you're still in high school. Our counselors helped both of us explore career options and create a plan to reach our goals. If you're a high school student, DRS can help you go directly into the workforce, or enroll in vocational training, or even help you with college. If you've already graduated from or are no longer attending high school, or even if you're changing careers because of a disability, DRS can help you too. Here's Cynthia to tell you more. Hi.
Thanks, Greg. And congratulations for finding DRS.
Thank you.
I can tell you from personal experience that DRS is an agency that can literally help you change your life. They offer some of the very best counseling guidance services you'll find anywhere. The counselor can help you understand and manage your disability better because they specialize in working with people with all kinds of disability. They helped me a lot when I was in college with information about tuition and fee waiver for persons who are deaf or hard of hearing. They also explained to me about my rights and responsibilities while I was in school. So if college or training is part of your plan, your counselor will tell you about the different types of resources that can help you reach your goal. DRS counselor can also help you investigate employment opportunities and options, find a way to work better with your disability by reviewing medical and psychological information with you, explore opportunities for college and vocational training, explore how your interests can match up with jobs you might apply for. In other words, your counselor will be there to advise you about your options and encourage you to make informed choices to reach your goals. And that's not all. DRS can help you get special devices and even medical services that will help you get and keep a job. Before I could go to college, I needed interpreters, hearing aids, and several other things like an alarm clock that vibrates instead of ringing. Well, DRS made it happen. It was amazing. Now back to Greg with more.
Thanks, Cynthia. It really is amazing what DRS can do. They work with providers all over the state of Texas so that you can get the services you need. And there are other things you need to know. Here's Karina, a DRS counselor, with a few more details about the process.
Thanks, Greg. Here's something I really want you to understand. We've helped thousands of people get and keep a job. How do we do this? By helping each consumer manage his or her disability in a real work environment. Believe me, though you may face unique challenges, it won't stop you from getting and keeping a satisfying job. That's precisely why we're here. Here's how the process works. First, contact the DRS office nearest you. They'll ask you some basic questions like what type of services you're requesting. If you aren't seen that day, you'll receive a letter in the mail explaining what you need to bring to the appointment. As a reminder, here's what you'll need. There's a lot to remember, so pay close attention. Some of this information is easy to remember. Your name, address, social security card and driver's license, or a state-issued ID. 2 people who know you and always know how to contact you, and their names, addresses, and phone numbers. There are some things you might have to dig for, like your medical records and history, such as medical treatments you've had or will have for your disability, who treated you, dates of treatments, and whether you're released to work by your doctor. School and training records, including any problems experienced during school, any past work experience, specific job duties, special skills, and training you might have. Proof of income, including marital status, family status, living arrangements, and other information such as rent or mortgage payments. Stay with me now, there's just a few more bits of information we need. Your reason for requesting services, insurance information, and information about any other resources you have such as food stamps, disability benefits, workers' compensation, Medicaid or Medicare. Proof of Social Security benefits if applicable, and finally, any interest in specific employment goals you may have.
Thanks, Karina. That's a lot of stuff to keep in mind. If you don't have everything with you today, that's okay. We can go ahead and start the application process anyway. Your counselor will ask you to sign release forms so she can get any information you may not have. You might also be asked to participate in some evaluation tests to determine your eligibility for services, such as a physical evaluation, how well you walk, lift, stand, bend, and reach, for example, or maybe a psychological evaluation for any mental, emotional, or learning disability. You may also need a special medical assessment. These evaluations will help your counselor understand how your disability might impact your participation in the DRS program. And all of your records and information are kept strictly confidential.
It's a partnership, you know, and partnership means listening to each other.
It doesn't matter what your disability is. It doesn't matter what's gone before. We can take you and talk to you and learn about your strengths, because everyone has strengths, everyone has abilities. We can help you know what you can do, and you can be successful.
So what do they do with all this information anyway? Well, the counselor will look over everything to determine if the VR program is the best place for you. If so, you'll start working with your counselor on a plan of action. If not, you'll be referred to other DARS programs or community agencies that might be better suited to your needs.